Well, good evening, good afternoon. It's not. I don't guess it's evening. It's at night. Uh, I've been fumbling around here for about 10 minutes with a set of earbuds, trying to get them. And every time I get them in my ear, they spring out. It's really been giving me a problem. I cannot find any. I have unusually small ear canals. They're like little slits instead of round, and none of the earbuds will fit in my ears. And so I have bought about 4 pair. I got a pair of Fender over here that I just been fighting with, and the little springs don't spring around the ear like they're supposed to, and it's really been a problem. All right, let's play a little bit here. I'm glad all you flocked in here by the thousands, and maybe some of you'll stay. Who knows? Hope so. And I'll pick a little bit for you here. What a lovely name. I call that my Vestal Goodman Hanky song. Yeah, I remember when Vestal used to come out and sing with the Goodmans, what a lovely name, the name of Jesus. It's a great old song, really. Let me turn my house monitor down here a little bit so it won't whistle, scream, and do all that stuff. Well, did somebody come in the door? Did I lay your mic down here somewhere? Somewhere or another. I got a microphone out for you. Maybe I didn't take it out of the satchel. Maybe I did. Well, howdy ho. You see it anywhere? Laying over there? Well, we might have to sign off and come back on Tuesday next week.
You stepping on your gourd.
Well, honestly, honey, I have a mic for you.
Oh, you didn't really think
Well, I didn't know if you would or not, but I did get the mic out.
There's a pouch there. Maybe you did.
No, the other, my mic is in this bag. That's yours. I don't know what I do with mine.
Okay.
You're on channel 2 that you're always on over there. What you'll need to do is turn that up till you can hear yourself. Come on up.
Well, this is not on. 1 1 1 1. How's that?
So far, so
One
good.
1.
Give you a little more boost there.
I don't know how.
There you go. You got it right there. You want some in the bottle, or
Yeah, I need that can of
they
boost.
got something that's called Boost.
You got your foot on your
Oh,
cord.
what's
haven't you?
new? I jerked that one out of my ear too. I can't wait to get offline here and find out where my other mic's at.
Well, they ain't no telling.
They ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I won't need it for a while. Well, I didn't know if you'd make it or not. I didn't say anything about coming in. I did say last week while you were gone that you may be back and sing some this week.
My daddy used to say, you thought she was a goner, but the cat came back.
Well, no, that wasn't it. When I came in today, I said, there ain't no way that I would even ask her to come into this room tonight.
Not after this afternoon.
Not after what I saw when I was in that kitchen and that pantry.
Ooh, it was bad. I'm exhausted.
30 cases of canned food, I think, is about what you've got on that shelf.
Maybe.
There's enough canned food. We're going to start our own food bank.
No, we just need to start eating it.
Maybe that's what it is. But it's,
If you can stretch your appetite.
some of that stuff I've seen, it would stretch my appetite. But, you just looked up, you bought that washing machine in 2015, correct?
Mhm, that's right.
In July, so it's
July.
not quite 9 years
I
old.
think July the 2nd.
It's not 9 years old yet.
Almost.
Washing machines used to last 20 years.
So did we.
So did we. But that computerized Samsung, it's give problems.
For the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, every time you go in there, you
I've
hear
been
it clicking and
babying
a light
it. Yeah, I've been babying
blinking.
it.
And then the little bowl thing in the side that you put fabric softener in, that thing just rusted away and,
Bleach.
and fell down.
Yeah.
And I don't know how. I've never seen one rust like that.
Well, I think the whole bottom's rusted. I looked
China,
under cheap,
China.
cheap metal.
Anyway, but all the water, you were in there mopping and cleaning
Oh.
up and all. I said, no way. Anyway, so we don't have a wash machine, so.
There is an endless song echoes in my soul. I hear the music ring, and though the storms may come, I am holding on to the rock I cling. How can I keep from singing your praise? How can I ever say enough how amazing is your love? How can I keep from shouting your name? I know I'm loved by the King, and it makes my heart wanna sing. I will lift my eyes in the darkest night, for I know my Savior lives, and I will walk with you, knowing you'll see me through and sing the songs you give. How can I keep from singing your praise? How can I ever say enough how amazing is your love? How can I keep from shouting your name? I know I'm loved by the King, and it makes my heart want to sing. I can sing in the troubled times, sing when I win. I can sing when I lose my step and I fall down again. I can sing 'cause you pick me up, sing 'cause you're there. I can sing 'cause you hear me, Lord, when I call to you in prayer. I can sing with my last breath, sing 'cause I know that I'll sing with the angels, the saints around the throne. How can I keep from singing your praise? How can I ever say enough how amazing is your love? How can I keep from shouting your name? I know I'm loved by the King, and it makes my heart want to sing. I can sing, I can sing. I needed to sing after that. I did. Where's your iPad?
It's over there charging up. No, it's laying on the chair.
Let me get it.
Right there.
I think you can play one now.
Let's see if there's anybody on there looking under. Let me have that. Let me see that a second.
Turn it. Probably need to turn it down.
Yes, I remembered. You know, I remember a lot of things, but I know I went to
After the fact.
after the fact. I went to the doctor last week, and he told me well, we talked about a procedure. Yeah, we're on there. I don't think there's anybody on here watching us.
That's okay.
I don't think there's a single soul on here yet. This new time may be killing them.
They probably forgot.
I know.
Let me hold it for you.
Anyway, but I went to him, and I had an ordeal about 3 years ago with an esophagus issue. If you take acid reflux, will cause a condition called Barrett's esophagus. Well, guess who got it? And so they went in and stretched my esophagus, and now it's closed back up. It's hard to swallow. It's hard to sing. It's hard to do anything. I thought they were going to do it after we got back off our anniversary trip.
No, baby. It's on your book. Look at your calendar.
Well, I just remember saying, no, we're not going to spoil a vacation.
No. You didn't hear good.
I had my hearing aids in.
You didn't hear well.
But I didn't know it was Thursday. I thought it was after.
No.
After the 28th.
Nope. He said he wanted you to be able to eat well.
I love this guitar. You know, I'm kind of sad in a way that the guy that I bought this guitar from has seller's remorse. Because, can you hear that all right?
I hear it fine.
Does it need to be turned down any?
I hear a whistle.
You could turn it down right here. You could turn the Yamaha down there over. Down
No,
with that.
it's your mic that's whistling.
Yeah, I know, but you could turn the whole speaker down here down.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening to it through the earbuds.
Is that how you heard it?
But I got a message on Messenger a few months ago, and this guy said, "Brother Beatonbow," said, "if you decide to sell that Taylor guitar, would you give me first chance at it?" And
That's because he's probably watched you buy and sell some of
wanted to know, how we were doing all that. I said, fine. And so the other day, I got a message from this same person, and I didn't connect the name. He said, "Be sure and let me know if you happen to decide to sell that Taylor." And so I went in and looked back in Marketplace where I bought it, and it's the guy I bought it from.
Okay.
And I hate to know that he wants it back.
Well, you've been in that same position before.
And I wouldn't. This is the last guitar I would sell. I'd sell every guitar I got in this room, but this would be the last one to go. And I wouldn't sell this one if I was hungry. And this was a godsend.
Well,
And so. Let me do a little listen right here. 2, 3, 1, 2. And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me that I is his own. Well, poor old Hunter. Bless his heart. As much as I don't like our president, I hate to see his son be in that position, being the drug addict and what it did to him. And he made a statement today. It was only by the grace of God that he cleared that hurdle, and I hope and pray he did. And it would be nice if they got saved and went to heaven, wouldn't it?
Sure would. There's a lot of people suffering
It is.
in the clutches of bondage that they can't seem to get free of. They can't. They'll never do it on their own.
Yeah.
I
Only
mean, they
by the
get
grace
help.
of only by the grace of God.
Only the deliverance of God will set them free. They can be set free, but it's through the power of the blood of Jesus.
Exactly. Well, let's sing that song that says, God is bigger than any washing machine. We haven't sung that in a while, have we? Bigger than all my problems, bigger than all my fears. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all my questions, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all the shadows that fall across my path. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all the confusion, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all my problems, bigger than all my fears. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all my questions, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all the giants of fear and unbelief. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. He's bigger than all of my hang-ups, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger than all my problems, bigger than all my fears. God is bigger than any mountain that I cannot see. Bigger than all my questions, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. God is bigger than any mountain that I can or cannot see. Bigger. I put another I moved some cameras around while you were gone this last week. I'll see what this one. I got this upset. Okay, that's not too
Where
bad.
did we look?
That camera right there.
Oh, good grief.
I got it where I can turn it and I can zoom right in on you. I can take that camera.
Don't zoom too close.
I don't even have a zoomer now. It's probably laying beside that microphone. I can't wait to get off here and find that microphone. That's driving me crazier.
Well, you've had all day.
Well, I haven't had all day. Remember, I went to the doctor today.
Well, that didn't take over 3 hours.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I went.
Uh-huh.
I went to the doctor and he said I was.
Okay.
And, he told me, he said, "You in bad shape." He said, "You ain't gonna get out of this world alive."
You might.
I doubt it.
Might be transformed.
Could be. Could be. Trying to think it would be a good song to play. I talked a lot tonight. We've talked a lot. Let's see here. Used to be.
Play I've Come Too Far to Look Back.
Is that the name of it?
I've come too far to look back.
It's not I came too far to turn back.
I don't know.
I don't either. I want you to look that up sometime.
You got more time than I have.
In your spare time.
Yeah.
I love that song. It was written by
I see her.
yeah, I can see it in those glasses.
Nancy Harmon.
Nancy Harmon. I had the hardest time remembering that.
Thank God for Neil Pope.
I don't know. I don't know. Is anybody on there?
No. No.
Let me see that a second.
No.
Yeah, I see the top.
No.
It says there's some watching. You have to swap the. I don't know. It says you're all caught up. There's supposed to be comments and supposed to tell who's here and doing what.
I think you're on the wrong spot on that thing.
Could be.
You want me to work on it?
Nah, don't worry about it. I was gonna say hello to who all was on there, but I don't see who all's on there.
Well, here it is.
I want to look that up and see if I've come too far to turn back now, or I've come too far to
Neil
look back.
answered it for you.
Got in here just in time. You're singing my song. I've come too far to look back. It looks like I've come too far to turn back because we're on a journey.
Oh. Don't even go there.
You know, if I had have written that song, that's what I've come too far to look back.
To look back, that's the name of it.
To turn back, I mean.
No, I don't think you need to even think about it.
When are you going to have those brownies done?
Maybe by next week.
Next week. Well, I don't see Papa Joe on there. You know, this new time just may be killing them. I don't know. Just, you know,
No,
it's
they
still
were on.
daylight.
They forgot or they're busy.
Yeah.
They'll say, take that up with Nancy.
I see little Jay was on there watching,
Yeah.
and you know, we was over at little Jay's house for Christmas. We used to go there every year when we didn't go to North Carolina with the boys. We'd go over at her house for Christmas for many years, many years, and on Christmas Eve. And one night, I got a picture on our website, if you see it, with a red guitar. Like we went over to Jan's for
Yeah, I remember that.
for Christmas, and she brought a guitar in there. So here, play this, and I played, and everybody was singing. A lot of time we'd go in and sing with the piano,
Yeah.
but we sat around and sang with that guitar, and it was this guitar right here, except it was red. And man, I just loved the way that guitar played, and it belonged to her grandson-in-law, and her great-grandson was learning to play it, and he still has it. But I played that guitar that night, and I thought, man, I would love to have one of these. And when they made these back in the late 90s, they made them in a green one, a purple one, an orange one, and the blue, black, and the red. It was a red one. If you go on our website, you'll see on the page a picture of Linda, me, and little Jan's great room there with that red guitar. And it turned out a good picture, but I wanted one of these guitars from the night I played that one at Christmas, and it was a lot of years after that I came by this one. So I said this was a godsend. I just love the way it plays. I had some work done on it. I had this bridge, or the nut they call it, right here on the neck. I had that cut down and filed down, and had the truss rod reset for this gauge of string, so it didn't rattle. What time is it? It's time to get out here, ain't it?
Yep.
I was looking to see if Papa Joe was on there. He'll probably show up.
He just showed up.
Did he?
Yeah, they have Vacation Bible School this week. They had 115 kids.
Wow.
For the first night.
Was that-
120 last night.
Was that counting him?
Yeah, 120 last night plus 76 workers.
Boy,
I'm not sure about tonight. I bet they had about 160, 175 tonight.
I bet they having a
Counting
blast.
the workers and the kids.
I bet they having a blast.
That's great. Good job.
Jim Lowe show up.
Not yet.
Well, he's probably out cutting the grass. It's almost dark, and so he'll probably catch it
He'll
on the
catch
rebound.
it later, yeah.
And, a lot of people do. They watch it. We'll have quite a number that watches it. And I was thinking a while ago, as we were singing Bigger Than All My Problems, Gordon Jensen wrote that song. And very often I see Gordon show up on here that
Later on,
he watched.
yeah.
And, anyway, well, I'll play this one more song. I don't think I played it in a week or two. And I'll play it on this old wore-out, beat-up Taylor. And we'll get out of here when this. Oh, I don't have my other camera set for my guitar. I didn't really check any of this stuff. Said I'm coming in kind of a rush this evening, but
I think it's because you missed your nap.
yeah, I did miss my nap. I would have got a nap when I come in from a doctor's office if it hadn't been for that washing machine blowing up in there. And
Hey,
see,
you came in late. I done been mopping that mess up for
well, you're
about an
still
hour.
in water up to your knees.
I won't have to wash my feet for another
No,
week.
you won't. You was mopping water. You was
It
standing
was
there
hot.
slopping
Yeah.
water.
Well, I'd already been doing it for nearly an hour before you got home.
I don't know what broke on it, but whatever it did, it broke.
It broke good.
Yeah. It will be replaced, that's for sure. Well, we may be back next week, who knows? Between dead snakes and broke wash machines.
Oh, you need to tell them about that.
Oh, no. Our storage unit, there's a church here that we go to some when we can called Believers Fellowship.
You can look in the camera and talk.
And I know that. I'm trying to get my mic straight. And we park our motorhome up there. They're gracious to let us park in their parking lot. It's only 2 blocks from here, which is very convenient. But I had one of these warehouses rented here, and we got talking about it one day. And their church used to be a Chevrolet dealership. In fact, they built a new auditorium in part of it now. But they got this outbuilding. It used to be a paint booth, and it's solid concrete block all the way on a concrete floor. Now, the overhead has steel beams in it. But Pastor told me, said, we talked about it. He said, well, you can store your stuff out there. We don't use them that. And I said, well, I'll be glad to pay you, which I do give them a monthly payment every month. I don't expect them to a freebie. But they're gracious to let us park our motorhome there and that storage room. But it's concrete block room. It's solid concrete block and it's steel girders. But there's a big, heavy roll-up door there. And I went in to get something to that. I was in there, I want to say Saturday for something, and I wanted to take something up there. Was it Sunday? Did you come back?
I come back Sunday.
Well, maybe it was, I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I opened that door, and it was the worst stench. A stench and a stink is 2 different things. This was a stinking stunk. It's stinking. Worst I have ever smelled in my life. And I thought a mouse had died in there because I put out a mouse trap. And I walked around and looked, and beside my toolbox, and there's a big metal shelf there. It was about that long. Part of it was under one of the shelves, and part of it under the toolbox. And it was just looked like it had been chewed up and something. It was an awful mess. And I got it drug out in the parking lot out of the way and started cleaning up, trying to clean the mess up. And the only thing that I could figure was that he tried to come under that garage door. That's the only way you could get in there because it's sealed concrete block all the way around and it's 10, 12 feet tall. And I figured he tried to come in that door, and coming in scraped his skin so bad that it cut himself to pieces coming in, because he crawled over about where the toolbox was and died and began to stink. I've got him out of there. I haven't been back up there to see how bad it is. But
Better you than me.
That started the week off today, last week. So anyway.
Well, he sure did have a tiny head.
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't his tail?
No, the tail, you can see it curled up. And it looked like it was about that big around. In the middle is a black snake.
It was huge where all he was cut up.
His whole back from about 6 inches from his head and about 6 inches from his tail up, looked like somebody had just took a knife or something and just chopped his back up. But
well, he won't crawl under no more doors.
He won't crawl under that one no more. All right, here we go. We're gonna get out of here after this is over, y'all. love playing that little song. I threw in a couple extra chords there that I hadn't played before just to see how they work. Just kind of break the monotony.
Yeah.
Papa Joe, I guess you picked up on those. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to put this up here. This right here is the washing machine fun. So maybe by this time next week, I got enough. You know, I have enough socks and underwear and shirts to last me till next week.
I might not wash clothes for a while.
Yeah, you can go a month or two.
No, you can.
I know it. Anyway, you realize it's not going to be long till we're going to be celebrating 55 years of hanging out together.
I'd call that God's grace.
I call it mercy. One of us, anyway.
I'd call it we've learned to trust in the Lord. Depend
Yeah, that's
on
why.
Him.
Maybe that's why.
That's that song.
Maybe that's
yeah.
why I like that song.
If
so
you've
much,
not
it's
learned to
just,
trust in the Lord, you need to learn.
Yeah,
you need to
yeah.
trust in Him.
Yeah, I could take that back off because I hate to be talking and it's stuck in my face there anyway.
It's okay.
But anyhow, I'm not going to fade to black or anything. Yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I hadn't done that in a long time. I can reach over here to the switcher and I can go, see y'all, bye. Are we going?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm fading the wrong button. This right here says, see, it goes up, it goes down, goes up, and then it goes all the way down.